Hola amigos, what is up? Welcome back to Let's Play Super Hatless Mario 64. I've got to get my hat back at some point. My name is Tales to my Raga. I'm recording this on September 21st, so it's been 2 weeks since the last time I has it been 2 weeks? I think I recorded the last episode on either the 7th or the 6th, maybe? So, I don't necessarily know. Either way, I'm going into Tall Mountain to finish up whatever quests we have left here. Because, in all honesty, getting my hat back is something that I've got to do at some point, but who says we have to do it right now? Let's have some fun. Let's have some Hatless fun. It's like the Hatless update from Team Fortress 2. Or, actually, which one was the one where they actually revealed the not hats, but the hairstyles and stuff? Was that the Hatless update? It was either the Hatless update or the Classless update. I'm pretty sure. But it would make sense for it to be the hat. Well, it's technically kinda hats, cosmetic items, so maybe it would have been the Classless update. I don't know. I don't know much about my Team Fortress 2 updates. I just play the game, and I really don't play it, like, hugely enough anymore, I guess. For some of you guys who might not know, I used to play for a Highlander team in Team Fortress 2. We were in the NA Iron and eventually in the NA Steel bracket, and we kinda stopped. I have no idea why. Well, I think it's because the Sixes team that we had was more successful, but the thing is, you're not gonna have an engineer on your Sixes team. It's just, that's not a thing that's gonna happen, so in terms of, like, competitive Team Fortress 2, I guess I'm kind of just out of a job right now. Shit. My team don't need me anymore, oh no. I thought we were friends, I thought we were cool. I mean, I could probably still hang out with those guys at some point, but I don't even know if the Sixes team is still around, to be perfectly honest. But regardless, there we go. Talk about a completely unrelated game, and you, get results. Okay, I'm just making sure I have my controls set up properly, because in the last episode, I actually set my controls a little bit differently, so that I now have, ZR as a crouch button, as well as ZL. That wind current saved my... What is going on? What is this collision detection? What was any of that? Oh my god, it's also kind of late when I'm recording this as well, so I am trying to keep my voice down a little bit. I really would love to know if I can actually get my hat back, because I have heard that there are ways for you to get your hat trapped in an area where you can't get it back, and I really do hope that I didn't manage to fuck that up, but I might have. I don't know. Either way, breathtaking view from the bridge. Shit. Okay, I wasn't realizing that was my current trajectory. I probably should have... Really? Mario, get in the damn hole. You know what, I should probably go for the 1-up that I know is back here. Yeah, there's a 1-up mushroom right back here, so we don't necessarily have to worry about any of that. That death never happened, basically. So, yeah. Oh god, which star is breathtaking view from the bridge? I can't remember. Like I said, I have never 100% completed this game, so I am hoping to do something new for this Let's Play, something new and exciting. But, nah. At the same time, knowing what I'm supposed to be doing would be pretty nice. It would be pretty cool, you know? Pretty cool. Okay, jump up here. And onto the fly guy. Now let's take a look around. Breathtaking... Well, there's the bridge. And there's Fly Guy. Did he do 3 damage? Does he always do 3 damage, or... Do I have a defensive penalty when my hat is not in my possession? It's kind of weird. I didn't know this was an RPG where I had to equip specific armor. Can I get Excalibur, please? Can I get Excalibur? Or Ragnarok, actually. Ragnarok would be very nice right now. I'm actually in a mood to play some Final Fantasy IV. Maybe I have a defensive penalty? I don't know. I don't want to get hit by one of these Goombas and see. Maybe everything does 3 damage to me? But that would be kind of silly. Be like a really weird selective damage penalty. Oh, I see where the star is. I get it. I understand. I finally understand the concept of love. Ugh. So let's get on up to that bridge, shall we? Let's avoid these. I've never understood, like, this terrain. It's like I'm stuck in it, but at the same time, it's kind of weird. It's just all kinds of weird. So what we're supposed to do is actually jump down here and get into the star. The reason why that switch is there is to make it easier for you to get into the star, but you can just get into that hole naturally, I guess. You don't have to take any drugs to enlarge you or anything like that. You can just get in there with what what Mother Nature gave you. That was a dick joke. Thanks for coming out. Only the highest class commentary from Tales Fibraga's channel, of course. Yes, naturally. I kind of sound like... Whenever I do that voice, I just always feel like I sound like a bad impression of DC Douglas's Albert Wesker from Resident Evil 5. Which, you know, I mean, there are worse things to be. There's coins down here, okay. Nice, I was wondering if this was where the cannon was, but it was not where the cannon is, and forever will be. So which means we've got to find that cannon. Actually, I think... Okay, I see where it is now, but the thing is, getting there is going to be a pain in my backside. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. Okay. We've made it down here. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever read this sign. What does this sign say? I'm gonna sneak up on it carefully. Okay, strong gusts, but the wind makes a comfy ride. Okay, I've got it. Alright, here we go. Gotta sidle up against the wall. This is Wind Waker. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. But now, how do I unhook? Oh, there we go. That's how I unhook from the wall. And I have no recollection of how to get this star. Gonna give it my all. Oh, missed it by that much. And the footage already passed, so I can't look at what I did and do something different. Shit. I'm gonna have to remember, but memory is so... It's so last year, you know? It's just so crazy. They expect me to, like, remember stuff? I don't want to remember things. I don't want to wait for my life to be ogre. You know, I kind of want to just add Shrek into everything. I actually really do like the original Shrek movie, and I think the Shrek series itself was very entertaining, or at least the first film was, and the second film also was. Of course, what I remember about the second film the most was the surprisingly, actually pretty good Shrek 2 for the GameCube. It was actually a pretty good game, kind of a beat-em-up licensed experience. It was hard as butts. The final boss was just a nightmare to fight. I guess I can spoil it now, because that movie came out in, what, 2003? So, like, the final opponent you have to face, like, the final boss fight is against the fairy godmother from the movie. And it was... How did I do the same thing twice? How did I do the same thing twice? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to talk about Shrek. Shrek 2 for the GameCube. Maybe I'll LP that one of these days. I don't know. I don't know where my copy of it is. I know where the case is. And I've been storing Melee in there because I don't have a Melee case. It's kind of weird. As a kid, I was never the kind of person who kept their games all organized and stuff, and nowadays I'm all for it. I keep a lot of my games, except for like handheld titles, within the cases themselves, so all my disc-based games, basically. And for handheld titles, I generally keep them all in my desk drawer. So I can pull out one of my various handheld games. Right now I have all of my 3DS games up on my desk, except for Alpha Sapphire, which is with my brother because I'm letting him actually have my copy of the game. I pre-ordered both versions, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna play Omega Ruby, and since my brother has a new 3DS now, I'm gonna let him play Alpha Sapphire. Okay, I think that will... Oh, that was good. That was a very good launch, Mario. Alright, we did it. Blast to the Lonely Mushroom. Actually, the way the text looked there, it kind of looked like it said, Blast to the Lovely Mushroom instead. A very lovely mushroom indeed. Alright, moment of truth. Should I go and make an honest attempt to get my hat back? I think I've gotta. I really think I've gotta try to get my hat back. If I can remember where the hell it is. No, it's in the deep freeze. It's definitely in the deep freeze. No, it is not. Where did my hat go? Where did it... Hold on. Escape? Where did my hat disappear off to? Do you have it? Do I have to systematically talk to every toad to get my hat back? If I was a hat, where would I be? It's on the frickin'... It's on Klepto's grasp, is it? Do I have to check the... I always want to call it Dry Dry Desert for some reason. It's Shifting Sandland in this game. Dry Dry Desert is... I want to say Paper Mario? I don't have the original Paper Mario. I've never played through the original Paper Mario, so I wouldn't know, but... You, Toad, do you have anything? No, you probably don't, actually. I don't see you with a hat on. I could have sworn that at one point you'd find Toad with his hat on... or with your hat on his head, and he'd give you your hat back, but... Actually, isn't that how you got Mario's hat in Luigi's Mansion? Anyway, let's go. Basically, what I'm gonna do is check Klepto real quick and try to get my hat back. If Klepto has it, that would be very convenient. I'll have to ask him to give me my hat back. I'm pretty sure that Klepto is gonna be, you know, civil about it. Probably going to be civil. I mean, he's a... It doesn't look like he has it. Yeah, it just kind of just jostles you around. Maybe if I jump on him? No, he's not coming over my way. I really wish, by the way, that there was a center the camera behind you option in this game. I know technically it's R, but that changes the camera angle, like the camera view style entirely. So it looks like Klepto doesn't actually have it. Yeah. This is just my quest for my hat back. Where the funk is it? One of these toads has to have it, right? I don't have to beat Bowser to get my hat back, do I? No, this game wouldn't be like that, would it? You know, it was 1996. It probably would be like that, to be fair. Well, whatever. Maybe I should go back and try the frickin' Manta Ring one. The Manta Ring star to get at least another star in our repertoire, but how are we doing, actually? Oh, Tall Mountain was the last world I actually had any sort of progress on, so... Should I go back down to try to Funky Town? Or what? What am I doing? Yeah, you know what? I've got to make an honest attempt at the Manta Ring one. Frickin' Mario Party 4 Manta Ring minigame. I actually really liked Mario Party 4. Maybe that was because it was the first Mario Party game I ever played. And should I actually tell the story? I mean, it's not really that much of a story as more as it is just a recollection of life, but... So, when I was a kid, I wasn't really a huge video game dude and stuff. I mean, I played video games, but the thing is, the only video games I had were the Sonic games for the Game Gear. And Sonic for the Game Gear, may I say, very fun game. It's also pretty difficult as well. Sonic for the Game Gear, also known as Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. Because I believe it was one of those cases where the Master System and Game Gear versions were the same game. I know that is definitely not the case for Ninja Gaiden. The Game Gear version and the Master System version of Ninja Gaiden are totally different. Which is something that kind of surprised me, actually. I was thinking that, you know, the Master System version of Ninja Gaiden, which I honestly think is pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. Not, you know, great or anything like that, but, you know, for a game attempting to be Ninja Gaiden on a system that isn't the NES, I think it's actually pretty nice. Also, we did it. We did it. But now I'm gonna have to be careful and no, there we go. We didn't even have to be careful and tactical about it. We got that fucking star. Okay, but Mario, seriously, we've got to get your hat back. We've got to find where your hat is, though. If I was a hat, where would I be? How many toads do I have to drop kick? Do that drop kick attack in order to get my hat back? But yeah, as I was saying, I kinda grew up a Sega kid, I guess. I really only had the Game Gear, but I had a lot of fun with that. And when I first got a Nintendo system, it was the Game Boy Advance in 2001 for Christmas. We actually got 2 Game Boy Advances total that year. One of them for Christmas, which was the blue Toys R Us one. Now, if anyone actually remembers the blue Toys R Us edition Game Boy Advance, the octagonal thing that it was pretty cool. We also had a standard purple one as well. I should probably get another functioning Game Boy Advance just so that I'd have a collection. Because I kind of want to start collecting things, but one of the big things is it's hard to collect things when you don't have a job and you don't have money. And I have been trying to do a job search thing as well because I'm in the Department of Rehabilitation Services for Maryland. But the thing is, it hasn't been going that well because none of the businesses around here have been replying to my applications. They're all just like, we'll consider your application, but it's not like they're actually, you know, saying, oh hey, we've considered it, we want you to come in for a job interview. I mean, Target has even just blatantly said, we're not gonna hire you. Okay, you know, I'm gonna check back here again. It did say look for it in the course where you lost it, so maybe it's somewhere else around here, maybe it's not. Because I don't see it in the deep freeze, so... But it's gotta be somewhere in... Oh, there it is! There's my hat! You piece of shit. I'm getting my hat back. And now, I don't even care. I'm gonna do the in the deep freeze star again, just out of spite. If I can remember, it's a maze. It's a maze, and as we've all learned, I'm exceptionally stupid, so... No, we can do this. We can, maybe do this. No, we can totally do this. Summer... Oh, maybe we can do this. Nope, we can do this. We can definitely do this. Alright. And I think as I talked about my, history with Nintendo systems and growing up a Sega kid, we got our hat back. All is right with the world. So in the next episode, we're probably going to be starting up course 13, actually. Now that we've gotten all of the main stars in the first 12 courses done, I think it's time that we finally get started on something new again, after all of these episodes just kind of going around. I'm sorry that these episodes have kind of been hard to track, because I do things in kind of a strange order, but I just do what is available to me, and I do what I want to do, what I really, really want to do. And what I really, really want to do right now is end the episode off with a drop kick. Yeah! Thank you guys for coming.